Dana Osgood joins us now with a check of the weather. Dana, things have really calmed down compared to this morning and last night when things were pretty wild with that storm.
Exactly. I was saying earlier that when I went to bed, I heard the rain and the wind, and by the time my cat woke me up in the morning, it was blue sky as far as the eye could see. So it was kind of a very stark difference by the time you got to the morning. But I think calm is a pretty good way to describe the rest of the week for a lot of us, especially in comparison to earlier this morning. But it left us with plenty of sunshine and temperatures much above average for this time of year. We got into the 50s along the coast today, a little bit cooler up in northern Maine, but still an above average day and especially warm for this late in November. So visible satellite imagery, you can see those clouds pulling away as we got later in the day. Then we got plenty of sunshine as we went into the afternoon, just some fair weather cumulus clouds popping up late in the afternoon. Now we do have a little bit of moisture that's kind of just residually hanging around, so that could cause a couple of showers, but most of this is going to calm down as we get overnight and into early tomorrow as well. Now, we talked about those high wind gusts did cause some power outages late last night into early this morning. Highest gusting areas in the upper 50s, regionally 60 miles per hour there in Bangor. Now, it's going to be a little bit windy tomorrow, but not nearly as windy as we saw last night. Low temperatures tonight, though, going to be right around average for this time of year. I would say just below freezing. Could see right around freezing in some spots, but overall a pretty typical night for November. Tomorrow, though, we aren't going to bounce back very far. Temperatures only getting into the mid-30s. I think in northern Maine, a lot of us are going to stay below freezing. This is, again, below average for this time of year and just pretty cold for a high temperature day in November in general. Now, it's also going to feel even colder as we get into tomorrow because we're going to have those high wind gusts as well. Now, it's not going to be quite as windy as we saw last night. However, still during the day, a little bit windier than is comfortable. Gusts about 20 to 25 miles per hour as we get late into the afternoon. Now, for most of us tomorrow, it is going to be much sunnier and much drier as well. High pressure is going to be in control, but we do have that kind of northwest flow coming in, so that can cause some terrain snow showers up in the mountains. I think some of these could escape into the rest of Maine, but for the most part, they're just going to be staying in the mountains. And now for the rest of the week, until we get into Friday, most of us are going to see plenty of sunshine, but it is going to be on the chilly side, especially as we get into Wednesday. This is Wednesday at 6 a.m., single digits up in the mountains, so pretty cold start to a lot of these days coming up. Then as we get later into the week, we will start to build some cloud cover in ahead of a system that we're watching for Friday. So I think with just some of those terrain snow showers, we could get to about an inch along the Canadian border, but I think most of us are just going to see some light accumulation or some flurries. So for our marine forecast, we do have those gusty winds hanging on for a little bit longer, so we do have a small craft advisory, and that's in effect until Tuesday at 5 p.m. So for our 7-day forecast, I would say it's a pretty good week coming up, all things considered. We got most of our excitement over just early to start the week. A little bit more wind for tomorrow, but it's going to be pretty chilly. Take a look at that high of 30 on Wednesday for inland, but we are going to have that plenty of sunshine being able to hang around over the next couple of days. Next system that we're watching, guys, is going to be Friday. So overall, for the week that we have coming up, a lot of sunshine, a little bit on the chilly side, but overall, some good weather coming up. So I'm pleased with that.
So am I.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dana.